Hi, Maxable community. Got some big news for you. The California government officially approved $50 million in fresh funding for CalHFA to use towards ADU initiatives. So as a reminder, CalHFA is the state program that doled out $100 million last year in chunks of $40,000 each in grant money to homeowners who were building ADUs. After taxes and fees, that's about $33,000 per homeowner who was accepted to the CalHFA homeowner grant program for ADUs. Now that program, the original one, ran out of funds last December. But CalHFA, that's the California Housing Finance Authority, has some fresh new funding approved by the state legislature. So this is great news. We're really thrilled about it here at Maxable. So if you didn't know, last year the government had actually, they had already approved $50 million of additional funding, but they ended up pulling it, and instead they passed a law called SB 157. So what this bill did, was required CalHFA to convene a working group, and I was happy to be part of that through Maxable. I did what I could to advocate for direct grant funding, as that's a great way to empower to reduce costs and empower homeowners to build more ADUs and to help solve this housing crisis. So what we understood this to mean is that the government first wanted to see what CalHFA had in mind for future ADU initiatives. And it sounds like the government liked what they saw. So this $50 million is huge news. But before we get too excited, we still don't know what CalHFA intends to do with this money, how they intend to allocate it. Because at this point, they may or may not bring back the highly coveted $40,000 ADU grant. If you're new to ADUs, that $40,000 grant was essentially free money that homeowners could apply for to help offset some of the costs associated with building an ADU. Now, there were some caveats last year, like grant recipients not being allowed to use the grant money to pay for labor or materials in construction, and there were certain tax implications. But despite these hurdles, the $100 million pool was sucked dry in a couple of months. I think it was, I forget, 5-6 months. In December, it really tapped out, December 9th, I believe. So we have a couple videos on our channel here where we go into detail on that ADU grant. So just check out the Maxable channel. So what does this mean for you and for California homeowners right now? Well, it's too soon to tell. So CalHFA has mentioned other plans for the funding, or potential plans, like developing new loan products, deposits on factory-built ADUs, and potential partnerships with nonprofits, local agencies, etc. But still, the $40,000 per homeowner ADU grant remains at the top of their list, and it remains on the top of our list too, and we think it'd be fantastic. So what we do know for certain is that CalHFA is in an excellent position to develop initiatives to boost ADU growth and to help soothe this housing crisis in California. To give you some context, CalHFA just received an issuer rating of AA2 by Moody's Investor Services, which is the highest rating in agency history and among the top ratings that Moody's has ever assigned to HFAs, or housing finance authorities, nationwide. So these rating increases indicate CalHFA's improved financial strength. So very strong metrics must be present here to assign these top-tier ratings. Things like asset to debt ratio, margins, solid loan performance, strong management governance. So it goes without saying that CalHFA passed with flying colors. So paired with the new funding, we're really excited to see what CalHFA or CalHFA has in store to help California homeowners get their projects started. That's all we know for now, but make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our newsletters. We'll be keeping a close eye on developments as they come. And if that $40,000 grant per homeowner grant is reinitiated by CalHFA, hopefully we'll be the first to let you know about it. In the meantime, we encourage you to keep going with your ADU goals or plans. You're welcome to come to our website, input your address, and we'll connect you to local designers and builders, as well as, you can access all sorts of cost calculators, rent calculators, all sorts of other information on our YouTube channel and on our website. We're at maxablespace.com. Thanks so much.